Hi there! So I just wanted to do a quick video for each of the signs about what Uranus square Pluto has meant for you individually, and uh, it's kind of a retrospective view considering it's now dissipating and reaching the 8-degree orb almost. It's in 7 degrees of uh, 7 degrees apart right now, and they're both retrograde. So, I mean, they're probably going to be in 7 degrees apart for a while, but as it dissipates, I just wanted to look at these lessons that we've learned throughout these few years that they have been square. And I also wanted to touch upon Saturn and Scorpio and what it's going to be looking like when it moves into Sagittarius and the lessons we're cleaning up or finishing up here at the end of Saturn and Scorpio. So I hope you enjoy. Hi, Gemini rising people. So, Uranus has been in your 11th house in Aries. So, during this time, you've probably come to very many realizations about your friends, and maybe you've even had some dreams come true, and possibly even some changes in your friendships, and also a realization of what your role is within your community. And then with it squaring Pluto in your 8th house, Pluto in your 8th house has been having you merge deeply on some level with another person. It could be that you share finances with this person, or even just come together as one in some way. And of course, Pluto's in Capricorn as well, so there's probably been big transformations within your career, and a lot of subconscious fears or blocks may have been realized, and you've probably been able to transform those things and become aware of old subconscious feelings, and a huge transformation has occurred for you on a subconscious level, and you've probably had a lot of realizations, even realizations about our structures in the world and the systems that are in place. And so what's interesting actually is that Uranus is the ruler of the 11th house. Well, Uranus rules Aquarius, and Aquarius rules the 11th house. So it's kind of in its own domain there. And then Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, which rules the 8th house. So Pluto is also in its domain. So that's kind of an interesting thing to note. So for you, there's been a huge realization, probably in about your community and about the systems that are in place in your community, and even about the friends that you have and the people in your life who really represent people who are like, subconscious projections, even becoming aware of those things and becoming aware of the darkness in others and aware of the darkness, thereby aware of the darkness within yourself and what needs to change so that you can become more of an agent for bringing change to your world, to the places in your world that need to be changed. And so it's kind of been, and also becoming aware of what you can do to change, especially on a grander scale, what you can do individually within your community to make things change within your community, and to help be a force for good in the world, or force for change even in the world. And then Saturn has been in your 6th house, so there may have been some amount of a feeling of responsibility around your daily responsibilities, and a sense of like kind of heaviness around your work, and maybe even around your health. Maybe you've had some unexpected sort of, well, maybe not even unexpected, but sort of a sense of restriction in your health. And so you've actually had to become very aware of what you're eating, and there's probably been kind of a, like, it's been almost as though that, eating has become a nuisance almost, because you have to be so mindful of what you're eating, and so that could be a thing. And it also could actually be that pets have become more of a responsibility for you, and basically whatever job you hold has maybe put more responsibility on you as well. And these things are kind of happening so that you can let go of the structures that you hold in your life that are actually becoming sort of like outmoded. So Saturn kind of puts extra responsibility on us so that we can let go of what's not necessary, like complete, like letting go of the anything that's actually keeping you from being able to do what's important. So Saturn is making you very aware of what's important in your daily life and where you need to focus your energy. And so that's basically what that's been doing. And then once Saturn moves into Sagittarius in your 7th house, your relationships may get a bit more weighty. You might feel more of a sense of responsibility in your relationships. And there may be some rigid beliefs that have kind of developed in partnership with someone else. And so it's a good idea to look at those beliefs that are keeping you from feeling like you can expand more within those relationships, and let go of beliefs that are actually holding you back from being more expansive and more aware of what's happening in the world, and maybe even learning new things about the world. So it's a good idea to actually maybe take on and this could cause that sort of sense of responsibility, but maybe take on a new class or something of that nature where you learn more things. It may cause some amount of like heaviness, but at the same time, it might be necessary for your growth. So it might be a good idea to do something like that with a partner, or even just, yeah. Yeah, so that's it for Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. Have a good time.